March 1st, the first day of the Quilt-a-thon that I am having to celebrate National Quilt Month. Okay, so today we're going to get started on a quilt for my son, a Woodland quilt. And today I think we're going to go through a plethora of flannels that I have to see if we can come up with plenty of the right shades, well, plenty of shades to make the first type of block. So let's get started on that. I have several bags and stacks to look through, so I very well might need your influence. But I'm only looking for right now, I am only looking for blues and greens. So let's put that there, that there. We can make a green stack over here. And the rest of the stuff we will just set aside because I know that we're going to need a lot of it later on. Isn't that a beautiful green? I mean, that's so pretty. So pretty. Got some bears. More blues. I've been collecting these flannels for at least a few years now in anticipation for this quilt. And the thing is I have a confession. I actually started collecting fabrics for this before I had fully designed the pattern. So there's that. So I might have some that I just really don't actually need. But let's hope that I have enough for everything. Okay, there's one stack. Set this aside. And we have bag number 2. And some of these are just stunning. I think this is gray. Yes, that's gray, not blue. And here is a fun novelty print. Isn't that cute? And more novelty. Set this aside. I'd like to say that we're getting close to going through these, but that would be a lie. That would be a lie. Does anybody else hate having to open up a layer cake? Because they're so pretty. Oh my goodness. I'm actually going to have to cut this one. I can't get through the knot. I'm going to have to get it all cut open. So this one's going to take a little bit longer as we get to go through these piece by piece. The purple's pretty. I wish I needed the purple right now. So I would love to know if anybody else is having a quilt-a-thon for this month. I remember last year, and this is the main reason that I'm doing it this year as well. Last year, I was able to accomplish so much. And my son was really impressed, and he said, you got to do it again this year because You got so many things done. Do we really want to say no to our kids? Especially when they're right? I don't think so. Guys, I've got more fabric than this set aside. I may have overworked on it. Well, no, maybe not. I mean, it's a good size quilt, so, and I'm doing some things that are going to take a lot of fabric. So maybe it just seems like a lot right here and now from the get-go. This is a newer line, I believe, that I got from Connecting Threads. But some of these fabrics, like I said, I've been collecting them for a while. Alright, here's another questionable color. Is it blue or is it gray? I don't even know. See, look, we've got this gray right here. Definitely gray. I think it's blue. I think it's blue. We'll have to see. Or we can just say that, you know, I'm the artist and it's whatever color I want it to be. Has anybody else been getting really sick this winter with all of the crazy weather? I have been battling some respiratory illnesses for months now, as you can tell from my super froggy voice. And I know that I'm not the only one. And so, if you've been dealing with stuff, I am so sorry. Alrighty. And these are our last two stacks. Now I think that all of these might be neutrals. Yeah, those are for the most part browns and grays and blacks and tans. Okay, so I don't actually have to go through this one. I do have to go through this one. We're gonna have to cut it again. I'm so sorry. Oh, this one should be relatively easy to go through because they already have all of the colors separated nice and neatly for us. So we have reds and tans, golds. There we go. Getting into the greens. Somebody must really love me because my phone and my computer keep going off. I'm sorry if that's annoying to you. Alright, these are all green. And we've got some tealish colors. I think I'm going to decide that they are, I was going to say that they're blue, but when I have it to the blue, it looks really green. When I have it to the green, it looks really blue. So I might just have to set this aside. Let's see. That one. That one. Okay, we'll set these aside, and if we need them in a pinch, we'll know where to find them. Alright, and all of these are blues. Okay. Initially, I'm going to need, I've got my notes right here, I'm going to need 6 greens and 7 blues. We wanted to have like a variety. And I don't really know. Let me check my book. My little sketchbook that I designed the pattern in. And let me see if I can get an idea of how much I'm going to need. Not exactly. But there's going to be 10 blocks. And the biggest piece is going to be about 9.5. So, let me see. 1, 2. So if we can get 6 out of one of these, we're going to need at least 2. I think I'd like to have this be kind of scrappy. What do you think? I think this one might be too dark. It looks very gray. I think I'm going to set this one aside as this one. Okay. I want to have some lights and some darks and some mediums. So I think this will be a beautiful light. Oh my goodness. This flannel is so soft. It makes me feel like I want to take a nap. And what other light ones do we have? I've got this light one, this plaid, which I think is fun. So come up with at least 2 lights. And a couple of more semi-lights. Those are pretty. And then that goes with that. Are these the same? Yes. Ooh. Okay. See this really bright blue? I'm wondering if that's going to be just way too bright when all of these other blues have more of a weathered tone to them. What do you think? Guys, this one's not flannel, this is just a woven. So we're going to get rid of that. Or could that nice extra pop of bright color be really pretty? I'm not going to cut them until tomorrow, so you definitely have time to speak up and let me know what you think. Should I keep the bright blue in or not? I think I want this to be scrappy, so I think I'm actually going to use probably all of these. I think I'm going to use all of these instead of just picking out 7, which means I will also keep this really scrappy as well. Oh, they're so pretty. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to take little bits of each one. Oh, they're gorgeous. And use them all. Okay. I don't know that I'm going to use this one. This one really stands out like a sore thumb. And this looks more tan right now in comparison to most of these other greens. So I think we're going to get rid of these 2. Well, let me see. Let me double check, because we've got some kind of yellowy greens here. No, I still think this stands out too much. And this definitely stands out too much. Okay, So I think we've got a plethora of greens for tomorrow. And then we get to get we get to get cutting on the first block. And I'm curious, does anybody have a guess as to what pattern this first block is going to be? Let me know. You're probably right. Okay, that is it for today. I will see you back tomorrow. And in the meantime, I hope you're cozy in your jammies.